Everybody, thank you so much because you have just tuned in to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. I am Bike, man. That's right. I am Bike. This is James John, comedian extraordinaire. I've been gone for a minute, man. I appreciate the guys. Let me have that extra day. I had a little time with my wife in Cocoa Beach. Almost made a baby, too. I'm joined in virtual studio by some really good friends of mine, man. You know, the man, the myth, the legend. Always has a new name. And this week, he doesn't disappoint. You know him as the godfather of Orlando comedy, Mr. Ken Miller. But today, the early bird gets the worm, Miller. I like it, man. What's going on with you?
Yeah, because y'all know we pre-record and it's
Yeah.
early in the morning. James getting our wake up voices this morning. My voice ain't never this deep.
Yeah,
My voice ain't. They gonna be like, yo, you had Barry White on the show this morning.
I love the Allstate guy.
You're a
Is
good
that
man.
the president from 24?
Yeah, and that's
funny.
It's Pedro Serrano from Major
Oh
League.
yeah, I forgot that.
Hey, James.
Yeah, brother.
If you made a baby, it ain't yours.
I know. Hey, that's how good I am, though. You had a vasectomy, you still had a baby. Yep.
Yep.
Baby ain't got no soul.
That's
It
right.
ain't got no soul.
Yo,
it's
it'd be
parts.
one of the first kid James has that didn't go to college. Yeah,
That's
that
right.
James
Yeah.
kid.
He's a
That
super
definitely
villain.
James baby.
Yeah. James
Yeah,
had a vasectomy baby. It's just parts.
You
Go
gotta
by the
put
name
the
of
baby together yourself.
Yeah. Like an IKEA catalog. It's
Ooh.
all wooden dowels and hex nuts.
And
My
his
baby came
arms
from
do this.
my baby came from IKEA. It got an Allen wrench and not even a real tools.
Baby ain't got no
Yo.
eyes. We didn't go
We didn't
through
need
with
that.
the eye package.
Nah, it's too much.
You can order those on Amazon.
Go to James' house. James, what's this leg? You know IKEA always give you extra stuff.
Yeah.
Extra parts.
Baby just crawling with no legs. What happened? I didn't have time.
Yeah. I'll get to it next week.
It's a two-man job.
That's funny. That other voice you're hearing is definitely one of the pioneers of this show we like to call Real Laughs. Y'all give it for my man, Mikhail Cologne Jr.
What up, man? It's early. Like
I know it is. I know, y'all.
Because this was early.
It
Now
is
y'all got
early.
me on the morning show. I
Right.
woke up this morning too. I don't know if you guys have this. I can wake up in my room and by where the light is, I'm like, oh no, it's 6:30.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up today and then everybody laughing, like listening. We work late. We're entertainers. We work late.
Absolutely.
So if I wake up at like 7 a.m., that's an early morning for me because I still got to be up till like midnight, 1 working, and then I'll get home. So today I went and I slept in my guest room today because it's the ice coldest room in the house. And I went in there to hang up some clothes and I was like, oh, it's cold. And I just laid down in the bed for a second. And then I woke up fully clothed and it was 7 a.m. And I was like, no. And my alarm was set for 7:20. And I was like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
For those of you who do not know, us fat men will find the coolest spot in any house, and that's where we sleep. That's it.
It is. Like
That's
a
the
dog.
rule.
I walked around in a circle 3 times. And I was like, this is the spot.
Oh man,
But I just went in there. Have you guys ever been that tired though, where you just waited, like you sat on the couch or something? I went in there.
Bro.
I went in to hang up some stuff, man. I tell you, I sat on the bed for a minute. I was like, ooh, man. I was like, because I don't sleep in the guest room, and so every now and then I'm just like, I was like, yeah, this is good. Bam, out dreaming and bad dreams too, dreaming about doing work stuff. So I woke up and I was like, have I been at work all night?
Wow, you woke up doing your
couch
taxes.
one get you, bro.
Yeah.
Go in the living room, lay down on the couch, cut the TV on. I'm gonna just watch a little TV, wake up. Yo, it is 6 a.m.
Mhm.
What?
Mhm.
I went to bed and
Bro,
Matlock was getting the briefing of the case. I woke up and Magnum PI was in a shootout with Frank Sinatra Jr. It's a crossover episode.
Bro,
That's hilarious, bro.
It's funny you say that about the sun coming up in the morning. Last night, I went to a wedding, and I had to go by myself. My wife wasn't feeling good, and I'm outside. It was 8:45. I say, "Yo, the sun's still out."
Yep.
What is going on?
I don't know. Everybody talking about global warming. What about global sunshine? It's
I keep
9:30 at
telling
night.
people, man.
Bro,
It's the same sun we grew up on, bro.
Not at all, bro. It's been stepped on. I'm telling y'all, man.
We had that raw sun. Then the Ortega brothers came in and flooded the streets of Miami with that stepped on
That's
sun.
bro.
Ah,
Okay.
that sun got fentanyl in it. You can see the
Bro.
tire. Ugh.
Don't
Oh,
know if
I
they
bro.
want to
remember
be
this.
up or down, bro.
That's
I'll tell
right.
you this though. I was outside clearing some stuff around the front of my yard, not doing yard work, just
Mm-hmm.
maybe like 15, 20 minutes of clearing. And I had jeans on and I got exhausted. And I was like, I used to ride a bicycle in jeans in the
Bro.
summer.
Yes.
And now I was like doing 15 minutes of work in front of my house in jeans. I was like, I put my basketball shorts on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The fellas were like, "Hey, what are we doing here? Like what are we
Bro.
doing here?
I
We
went
wear
out.
cotton drawers too? Nah, player.
I went
Nah.
outside to check the mail and was sweating down my back. I'm
Nah,
like, bro, this is gonna
it's
be
different.
crazy. This is gonna
It's
be
Yeah.
nasty.
bro. It's a
Yeah.
different sun. It ain't that same sun.
I'll tell you the
from
worst. The worst
80s.
thing. The worst thing ever is when you got to take a poop in like a porta potty in the
Oh,
summer heat. You in
Ooh.
there, you already like I'm breathing in Dookie all over the
Ooh, but
place.
it's hot. It's
I
hot,
can't help my
Dookie.
breath. I'm in a hot Dookie box.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 minutes into taking a poop in there, man. They open the door and I'm like, General Asanoko, I will tell you where the 3rd Infantry is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They
I
put
thought
me in the Dookie box
that's
for 10
funny.
The
minutes.
Dookie box killer,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Ken, you said something I wanted to go back to. Just to ask you a quick question. Are you one of those guys when you do go to a wedding, you have fun at the wedding?
Dawg, let me tell you something, man. Me and my wife
Mhm.
be wilding at weddings, bro. We
Me and
love
my
going
wife
to
too.
weddings too.
I think of you and
It-
Sean and you and Michelle is the kind of people that like
Yeah.
y'all don't go somewhere to not have a good time if it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
good time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We
nah,
have a good
have
time.
This one I didn't really do much because I was by myself,
Mhm.
and it was my pastors. They was renewing their vows. They still, I say this a lot about church now. When I was a kid, I would have never thought my pastor listened to any music but gospel.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
yeah.
didn't grow up. I grew up in Holiness Church, Shiloh
Yes.
Holiness. I thought my pastor job was to be a pastor, bro.
All
I
day.
ain't even no
He
dude
don't
did
take-
nothing outside of church.
He don't take no
So-
breaks, Ken.
So the church I go to now, bro, you know, it's super where it's casual. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You still getting the word. My pastor, a funny dude, he a real estate agent. You know what I'm saying? Like he got like a regular job. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Pastors work? What?
When I was growing up, they didn't. My pastor was
Yeah,
a pastor
for real.
24/7. Yeah.
I didn't, and they probably did. We just didn't know it.
I guess.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just didn't know it, bro. It's super dope, man. But they had a nice little after party at the they had a rec center at the church that
Oh, we gotta
Turbo
save
and
it.
Ozone.
Yeah.
The Turbo and Ozone saved.
Oh no. Those kids from the rich school are gonna challenge us to a ski off.
Yeah, man. And I didn't party, like I didn't dance. I was by myself. And you
Yeah.
know, most of the people at church, so it's weird because we've been members there for like 2 or 3 years, but I don't get to go as much because I work on Sunday. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
wife usually goes, but they know me because I do the comedy shows at the church all the time.
Mhm. Yeah.
So they know who I am. So everybody was speaking and everything. And I was like, man, my wife ain't here. This ain't fun.
That's
I'm
cool
going
though.
home.
Man.
Bro,
Hey,
that's how you know.
grown
ain't
man
fun.
relationship status. When you're somewhere and you're like, it'd be better if she was here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's some good building blocks because we also know them times you like, oh man, thank God she ain't here. Just this elevator ride is better without her.
Hey.
I like when
Hey,
you're
you-
not with your girl and you revert back to being the young single dude. You like, my girl been out of town for 3 weeks. I ate twice at the mall food court. One day I didn't eat. You know,
Hey, I'm wearing the same outfit for 4
Yeah.
days.
and it's a
Bro.
Halloween costume. I'm Lando Calrissian.
Yo, every time I come on radio, why you just like Miles Morales, man?
Yeah.
Sean out of town. Hey, what I'm gonna do, bro?
Man. I realize
I'ma
you ain't gotta
do?
turn the lights on. You just gotta know where everything is.
Mhm. Eat cereal for dinner. Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh.
but it's also the opposite. Cause I go
Right.
out of town, my wife ain't taking this trash out.
no, she not.
Yeah, you
She
see,
is not taking that trash out, bro. I'm like, yo, why the house smell like? I was waiting for you to come up and take the trash. I've been gone 6 months.
Yeah.
Hey, whole house smell like New Jersey. Like,
Yeah. She sends you a message day one. She's like, honey, I think there's a raccoon in this house. By day 4, you hit her up. What's up with you and the raccoon? It's a picture they just on the TV watching Scandal. On the couch sitting there. She like, hey, raccoon ain't half bad, man. He served too. He want to know if you was in Fort Huachuca in the 90s.
He's always watching.
You talking about butt naked? You talking about
Yo.
butt naked? Man, I was
That
his
is a
doc.
fact, bro. But it goes both ways, bro. If my wife out of town, I'm like, man, I done had Chipotle 5 days in a row, bro.
Hey, you ever do this, Ken? You ever be like, all right, you want to come on the road? Come on the road. And then they look at you like, this is boring. Yes.
My wife be trying to find stuff for us to do. I'm like, yo,
Dude.
that's not what I do on the
Dude.
road.
I'm in the
I
hotel
sit in this
room,
hotel.
AC cranked,
Yes.
Yo.
figuring
At
out
50. Yeah,
forensic
bro.
files. Even if
Hey.
I've seen it before, I'm watching. I'm
Watching
like, oh, this
it,
is a good
man.
one. It turns out that the dude murdered her. Why are we watching it? Because they put the work into it, baby. They put the work into producing it.
Hey, James, my wife be like, look, okay, so I found us a little brunch. Do you know they have an army museum here? I'm like, yeah. And I ain't going.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the army. I know all the museum stuff. I've been there
Yeah,
before.
Chuck McAdoo got it set up there. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
Oh, man.
It's
My
your
wife is
dad
my
with a
ear.
flamethrower, and it's just a village. You see all these Vietnamese running. That's
why
what
I
they
didn't want to
chick.
come. This is why I didn't want to come. I didn't know why.
You chick McAdoo, son. Man, I can't hear that name and not think of the smell of barbecue and rice.
God, dog.
They want to do. Hey, I tell you this much: when your
Ah.
girl plans stuff for you, and they mean it all well,
Yeah,
but man, they jam pack that day sometimes. What do you mean 9:30 we getting breakfast? That's when I'm waking up.
no.
Like 9:30 when I get breakfast. I'm like, the hotel has breakfast. We're not gonna go out and get breakfast. Let's
No.
get good breakfast. No, let's get squishy sausages. I'm gonna steal 6 milks and a bunch
Yes.
of Otis Spunkmeyer muffins.
And I'm gonna make a Eggo waffle, and it's gonna
Yeah,
be good.
yeah. I'm gonna make 3. I'm gonna take one back to the room. We don't got a microwave. I don't need. You don't need a waffle to be warm, girl.
No, because that's what we do on the road. We
Yeah,
just
and
keep
then I'm gonna
what's
go back to sleep.
available. Yeah,
Take a
bro.
nap.
Dude, I
Oh, my
not
God.
till 2 years ago, I swear to you, didn't start taking food to my room. I will always
What?
eat it downstairs. And one day
Ken.
I took food to the room and I was like, man, I'm gonna get in trouble. I said, nothing happened.
You're allowed to.
Ken, I take the waffle maker to my room when it's done. I'm like, I might make one myself, player.
I took the food attendant with me one day.
Yeah.
Like, told
Hey,
her,
no lie though. I have taken my air fryer on the road with me before.
oh, that's
I
brilliant.
was like, yo, man, I'm tired of like not having a having to microwave everything and it's all soggy. I had that air fryer up. I was like, yo, about to re-crisp this waffle. You know?
Bro, for real though, the air fryer changed my life, man. I use it
Yo,
for everything now.
Yeah,
It really
my wife,
did,
my
man.
wife been talking about that taking the air fryer on the road. So she like, yo,
Take
it,
man.
because we always coming back with leftovers from the club or from eating from
Yep.
the comedy club or eating, and she's like, we need to take our air fryer.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm telling you, know
microwave
that
is
comedy
Like-
burger? You throw that comedy burger in the air fryer with the fries and everything. It's all crispy again. You feel like a man.
Pizza is the best
Oh,
in an air
yeah.
fryer. God,
I make
it's
crack
good.
in the air fryer.
Amen. Amen.
Baking soda water, a little bit of EVOO.
There you go. There you go, bro. Swish it, put it back. There you
Don't
go.
follow
man.
Jamie Oliver's crack recipe.
Did you say good?
Swish it.
Make crack like this. Air fryer.
Oh,
that's good right
Why
there.
your crack tastes like it got nutmeg? It's actually gluten-free. I'm glad you noticed. I got the recipe from Jada De Laurentiis.
Got a hint. I like that. A hint of nutmeg.
Hint of
Hey,
nutmeg.
and-
I want my fiends to taste a little bit of flavor. You know?
What you want? A Negro's dollop.
Just
That's
the
it,
Negroes
man.
stuff.
Yo, did you cook this crack in coconut water?
I did, dog.
healthy, B.
Yeah, I've been slanging this dope for you for a while, and I'm gonna tell you, player, I can see your veins, and I see how fast that blood's moving through. We gotta lower it, player. The sodium.
You dehydrated, bro.
Yeah, homie, come on now.
My crack comes fully packed with electrolytes and a
Yeah,
1,000
dog,
herbs.
I'm gonna show you this crack recipe was so good. You should have seen Mr. Chime was like, yo, this is good, yo. He was in his car. Crack.
Oh, that's good crack. All right, guys. On that note, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, everybody. And you are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. And I want to remind you, this is comedian James John, to please go follow us on all our social media apps. I need you guys to go to Instagram. I need you guys to go to Facebook. And now you can go to YouTube. I need you guys to like, subscribe, comment, and share all this hilarity that you hear each and every week right here. That's right, Real Last. Follow us. Oh my God, that's that. That's that air fryer crack. All
That air fryer crack, dog.
Ooh, it's spicy. It's spicy. Miguel.
I noticed. I did. I'm glad you noticed that. I used a little cayenne. Uncle Roger put a recipe up for Malaysian stir fried air fryer crack,
Oh,
and
man.
there's a little cumin and a little Penang curry.
Not smoky. I like it, man.
Thank you very much, Chef. I present Chef. I made a traditional air fryer crack with a samosa sauce. I think you'll enjoy it, Chef.
this crack Waffle House like this.
It's a very good crack. You can taste the layers in it. However, it didn't emulsify correctly. It's like, yes, sir, Chef. Go back.
This is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I've never had crack with this consistency before.
Anthony Bourdain's like, yeah, this is a good crack. All right, guys. Can somebody give me a tie real quick? I gotta do something.
Oh, man.
You gonna be here later, Anthony? I'll be hanging around.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's it. This is the one. This is
That's the one.
Oh my God. Here's the thing,
No,
though,
this
man.
can't be- his show didn't even get canceled, and he did it.
That's funny. So true. I was doing a little comedy this weekend. I was away from home, if you will, like you guys do know. And here's the thing. When we come home, we got a little like tradition me and my wife do. Like if she's not with me and I come home, we always got a certain show that we watch together. Y'all in that kind of thing where y'all can only watch shows with your significant other? Like don't watch it without me because that's cheating. Like y'all do that?
Abbott 911.
That's Michelle like 911 too.
Yeah, Abbott and 911 are pretty our shows. Miss Pat, the Upshaws.
Miss Pat's wild, by the way.
Matter of fact, let me tell you something, dog. If you got some black childhood trauma, do not watch this new season of Miss Pat.
Really?
I have never cried so hard in my life.
I saw a clip with a dude.
Do not watch,
bro.
It's
wild.
It's not even a comedy anymore, bro.
No, it's just like it's like going to family reunion.
Miguel,
I've never seen Miss Pat.
It's good.
I'm googling it now.
It's funny because you get their cussing, and Miss Pat is you know who Miss Pat is.
I know Miss Pat is, yeah.
Bam!
Oh,
Miss Pat Ruthie, baby.
Ruthie? That's how Ruthie ran?
Bro,
yeah.
Sound like her, cuts like her. But you know, she had her stuff coming up with selling drugs and all this and that.
Yeah. She talked about
an abusive mother.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this before. My mother, Miss Ruthie, who adopted me, was very emotionally abusive. You know what I mean? A stupid, ugly, I had big teeth, I'm dumbass, you know, all the stuff black parents tell.
You got raised by Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was the original Kill Tony comedian, bro.
Kill Kente. That's what.
Yeah.
But there's an episode where Miss Pat and her mother, who's dead, her mother comes back. Okay, so the voodoo lady is the black lady from Mad TV.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah,
She's funny.
yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pat mom comes back and is ridiculing Pat the way she did when Pat was a kid. And the episode, and something happened with Pat and the daughter. I'd rather y'all watch it. And it goes off, and Sean is like, "Are you okay?"
Oh man!
I start bawling, son.
Oh wow!
Because it brought me back to my childhood. I was like, "What is going on?" It's 11 a.m. Miguel. I had to go drink.
That's funny. No,
he watches Forensic Files, and they chopping up a dead body, and he's laughing. He's like, that ain't how they would chop up a body. He watched Miss Pat, and he's like, leave the house. Leave the house. I'm not right now.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Bro.
You know that episode of Air Bud came on again that gets daddy crying.
That's funny. Because a lot of us grew up in that situation where our parents were harsh. That's how they came up. Our parents
and for us,
normal.
They didn't. I say this on stage all the time. My mama said when I started going to therapy, she just didn't know any better.
Yes,
and they don't. In a sense, man.
So do I.
That was the times, man.
Yeah, and that was passed down to them.
And
that's what they learned.
So with my kids, I don't discipline my kids that way.
No, me either.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but they think these generation of kids are soft because of that. And I feel like these generation of kids are way more caring
Yeah.
than
Than
we
we
are.
ever were.
Way more
Tolerant.
sympathetic, way more
Yeah.
caring, way more tolerant. Cause we quick to pop.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't. What is your famous line? I kill your whole
I kill
lineage.
your whole lineage.
Yeah.
Yo, first off, to say lineage, bro.
Yeah. Everybody.
Hey, it won't be a leaf on the damn tree when I'm done.
Damn, kid.
I
Yo,
Agent
kill your whole
Orange.
lineage.
kill your whole
My
family.
my son and daughter, on the other hand, Dad, maybe we should just talk to them.
He's
Yeah.
a school
And
shooter,
see-
kids. No. We gotta move. No, I never talked to Kyle before. Hey, Kyle, look at that. You like AR-15s? And that's cool, man. Oh, one in the stomach.
But James, it's crazy you asked me that. Another reason, because before we started recording, I came upstairs to get set up and everything, and the Fresh Prince was on,
Okay, one of
and
my
I
favorite shows.
realized this. It it's like black sitcoms that they just keep playing from the 90s.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Doc, it's Family Matters, Martin, Jamie Foxx, Living Singles, The Wayans, and My Wife and Kids,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince. It is on rotation, and then
All
if
the
you go to
time.
TV One, Cosby Show, Different World.
Yep.
It's on steady rotation. And
90s.
if you go up to it's another channel, Miguel, that's I think might be Me TV, that's got Saffron and Son and 227 and Amen.
That's so
227
funny.
and Amen are slept on. That was
They are.
We watched Amen. We watched Amen in my household all the time, man.
So do we.
Like growing up, Amen, 227 and Amen were big. I
Come
think,
on.
man, I
Jack
think this.
A.
Yo, Jackie, Miss Mary,
Yep.
Sandra.
Man.
I
Mhm.
think, and here's the thing too, man. I think I could be wrong, but I feel like the 90s was a really good time when sitcoms hit their stride.
Yes.
And I feel like, and I know that we think of some of these sitcoms, and they are black sitcoms because they're culturally black and they're important to the culture. But I feel like they were embraced
by everybody.
by everyone, man.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
like, and I could be wrong, but it just feels like I feel like even though In Living Color was an urban show that was definitely designed to showcase black people's comedy and stuff like that, I feel like it connected, and everybody was just like, this is
Yes.
great, you know,
And that's why they popped, because they
Yeah.
got white audiences to watch them as well as us, man. To
because
understand.
Fresh Prince is one of my favorite sitcoms. I'll put it in
Mine
the top
too.
5.
Mine
And
too.
Uncle
yeah,
Phil,
100%.
Uncle Phil's my favorite sitcom dad. I mean, I've
Mine
talked about this
too.
on the show, but Uncle Phil, the thing about Uncle Phil was he didn't sacrifice any of his upbringing. He was a country boy, a black dude from the civil rights era, a rich lawyer. He was successful. He definitely embraced things at the time that people were like, black people can't be like this. And he was like, yeah.
Mhm.
But there was no moment where Uncle Phil wasn't that dude who grew up on a farm, who wasn't about to take no crap from you. He'll light you up. He'll throw down and light you up, but also he will help you understand that this isn't the right path. He
Yeah.
had anger issues that he would address. Uncle Phil was one of the first TV dads that I remember who would have like apology sessions with the kids. He'd be like, I went hard on you, Will. I'm sorry, but I just want the best. And
Mhm.
James Avery portrayed one of the best TV dads.
Yeah.
And dark skinned Aunt Liv was the best.
Yes.
Because
Can we
light
say
skinned
that
Aunt Liv was
again?
too sweet. She was too sweet. And
Yeah.
man.
I ain't
Aunt
never.
Liv, man, dark skinned Aunt Liv, she was about it.
She
Yeah.
was. She definitely was.
Dude, it's funny because the dark skin Aunt Viv is on Miss Pat.
Oh, good.
She's on Miss Pat.
I didn't
show
realize
as
that.
an abusive mom.
Well,
That's funny.
that's what we
As a
got for
cheating,
y'all, Viv.
abusive
Okay?
mom, bro. Full circle, bro.
I loved Ashley
That's
and Hillary
funny.
too, man. I think they get slept on for their value, but they were Ashley, Hillary, and Carlton were a product of what they were around and what they grew up. They were just some LA rich kids,
Yeah.
but nobody was a bad person.
No.
None of those kids were bad people.
Carlton got his own dance, bro. The Carlton dance.
Hey, Carlton, remember when they joined the fraternity or tried to join the fraternity,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to have Carlton, so Will was like, "Come on, Carlton, let's leave." And Carlton was like, "Why?" And Will tried to lie. He said, "I didn't get in." And Carlton went up to like the head fraternity dude, and he was like, "You'd be a fool not to have Will. He's this." Carlton and Will were just like brothers. They
They
were
were.
rivals.
Yes.
They picked on each other,
But they
but they
loved.
were fiercely loyal to one another.
Yes,
Yes.
very, bro.
Yeah, they were. But that was a
Very,
great
very,
show.
very
Bro.
loyal.
And I know. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say my favorite episode, and I know everybody's gonna say the same thing, man. Had to be when Ben Vereen
How
played
come they don't
Dad,
want
bro.
me?
the dad episode. Was bro, like you said, you watching Miss Pat brings up old trauma. Me watching that where the dad never paid any attention to that kid when he was growing up, never spent time with him, didn't check up on him, bro. I lived that. So me, every time I see that, I get misty.
Man,
When I see that
I
clip,
watched that cuddled up
bro.
with my dad on the couch. We were just like, "Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. What's this all about?" He was like, "I don't know. You want to fly a kite
Yeah.
again?"
Now Miguel's like, Dad, and he's like, "Where's Ken?"
Yeah, where's Ken? Ken came in the house. He was like, "How come they don't want me anymore?" I said, "You always do this, Ken. He's my papa. He's my papa." I started getting jealous. I started stealing Ken's mama in the box.
Yeah.
Taking her out places. So me and Ruthie Mae, we wanted to go to the Olive Garden and have some breadsticks and just talk.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, James, I'm like that. I'm happy these kids are discovering Martin.
Me
Because
too.
Martin is
Me
to
too.
me the greatest sitcom ever, and that's
I know
that's
Martin's
just
your
my
favorite.
opinion.
Yeah.
And dude, I can go back to say and watch episodes of Martin, and even around the house. Me and my wife, we say Martin phrases to each
Absolutely.
other.
Absolutely.
So I got friends that watch Martin. I can say like stuff like what he done, like, and then my wife will know what he talk about. Or when she tired, bro, the Lord's
you know no
tired
good?
too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know, everybody know those Martin
brother
phrases.
man,
So for
brother
me,
man
it's
from
Martin.
the Fifth Flow. Like, come on,
Bro,
man. So many lines.
Hustle,
man.
man.
Tracy
Hustle. Tracy Morgan has to be
Hustle
one
Man
of the
was great.
greatest characters to just pop in and pop out of
For no
any
reason.
sitcom ever, bro.
When Martin was
Mhm.
trying to
He's
buy
like
the
4
ring for Gina,
episodes.
yeah.
Bro.
He's in like
God.
4 episodes, and they're classic scenes, dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's smart for me.
His characters were memorable. I mean, we all know Shanae. I like
Yeah.
Otis, the security
Otis.
guard Otis. Bro,
What's
I
the
love
Kung
him.
Fu Master?
Dragonfly Jones, bro.
Dragonfly
Yes, bro.
Jones.
Silence.
He said, I trained under Bruce Lee. I was on the first floor. He was on the second.
Hey, Jerome, bro,
Player
yeah.
from the Himalayas, like,
They-
dude, like, because it's just a classic sitcom, and it's so crazy because as a kid watching it, it didn't resonate on me the way now that I'm an adult,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this is really funny. But
This
as
is
a
hilarious.
kid, you're like, it's just I'm watching Martin from Def Jam.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Def,
Yes.
got a TV show, and
Yeah.
that was exciting. But yeah, it's Martin and Family, not Family Matter, but Martin and Fresh Prince for me. I
Yeah,
can watch
those
them
two all day.
If they're on, I'm watching the episodes. I've never watched them before. Like
Mhm.
seriously.
I'll even watch the Wayans brothers, man. That was a funny
That's
show to
just
me.
great.
Yeah, Wayans brothers
Wayans
was
is funny.
ridiculous.
Living Single too. I just
Come on.
like 5 years ago. I remember watching Living Single, but I didn't remember Living Single like that. But now I know all the episodes.
You know what I
The-
love? Like a lot of people, we recognize that Living Single was one of the benchmarks that helped create Friends.
Oh
And
yeah.
a lot. Yeah, but I love that. I've seen the Friends cast talk about it. They're like, "Yeah, we just didn't know," and I believe them. They're like, "We'd never seen Living Single." You know, they were like, we didn't know. And it's not the Friends cast fault. I'm not here to defend Friends cast, but I remember seeing them talk about it, and they were like, "Yeah, yeah." Later on during the seasons, we heard about Living Single. We were like, "Oh yeah, this is that." You
Yeah.
know, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"That's
yeah,
fine,"
it really was.
and that's fine
Yeah.
in entertainment
Yeah.
because every now and then you on a project, and they're like, "Yeah, this is kind of a rehash of this," and you're like, "Okay."
Everything is a rehash.
Everything's a rehash, man. Yeah.
Bro, Shanae, that's Geraldine from Flip
Bruh.
Wilson. Yeah, bro.
Bruh, unless you did the TV show 40 years ago, you are not the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah. Here's one of the originals. There's a couple shows that there's just an original. Magnum PI. It was never like, so wait, you live in a rich dude's house, you're not rich, you be driving his Ferrari and solving crimes? Yeah. That's a new show, baby. Oh, what?
wait. And you wearing coochie shorts? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. And so you was the Navy SEAL and your two best friends were the Marine Corps pilots who used to drop you in a chopper? Baby.
And he
This
got his
is-
own chopper?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
this
is
is different.
PC. This is
It's
what
different.
are we writing here? What are we writing?
It's a black dude?
Yeah.
Flying a helicopter. Oh, bro, this is different. Oh man, y'all got this. It's gonna be
Magnum
good.
PI, that was my dude when I was a kid because and I
Mine
didn't even
too.
realize that show came out in like 81. I was watching it in like 88.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
come home. That was like my summer. It would come on reruns and stuff, and I would watch it on not Nickelodeon, USA. And then I would watch if there were any new ones, we'd watch them at night. But that was my like, yeah, y'all. If I'm not going out by 11 a.m., we watching Magnum PI. I'm eating little shark sandwiches.
Yes. Hey, y'all don't go anywhere when we get back. I'm going to be asking the guys, is there a way for us to still watch this controversial show that we grew up on? Is it still okay? Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Ass Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, and thank y'all for sticking in there. You're still listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John. I'm joined in virtual studio with some very funny comedians you guys all know and love, Mr. Ken Miller, but today he is Early Bird Gets the Worm and Miguel Colon Jr. And we want to remind you guys, do not forget to follow us on all our social medias. I'm talking Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and share all this hilarity so we can keep this going for another 8 years. Now, before the break, we were talking about shows we grew up on. Now, it's the consensus on this show that we love Martin, we love The Fresh Prince, man. We watched 227 growing up and Amen. And the difference, I think, between 227 and Amen, those are the shows we watch with our entire family, I think. Even your grandmama watched that show with you. When I was watching The Fresh Prince, it was more at a time when I was kind of 16, had my own TV, and I was watching it myself. But I remember 227 and Amen. That's the show I watched with my mom and my
Yeah,
grandma.
because 227 and Amen, I wasn't gonna accidentally catch a boner.
No.
Fresh Prince, Ashley, I was 12 years old. She was 14. I was like, I'm in love.
Yeah,
I'm in
bro.
love.
Bro, with you on that one, bro.
And that
But
227 lineup was
Mhm.
wild because it was 227, Amen,
Mhm.
Golden Girls,
Yeah.
the Wings,
Wings, yeah.
and
Yeah, I used to watch
then
Wings.
I think the Late Show was Hunter.
10
Hunter
o'clock.
was fire.
Hunter
You know
was
what I'm
fire.
saying? So that lineup was dope. You know what I mean? Like,
It was
and I don't
it
even
was
think they
3
do
hours,
lineups
Ken.
like that no more.
They don't do that no more. That was 3
Mm-mm.
hours. It was
Dude,
8.
Golden Girls is an amazing show.
It's
Yes, it
still
is.
funny.
Yes,
It's
it is,
an
bro.
It's still
amazing
funny,
show.
bro.
And,
Yeah,
and the
I'll watch
thing,
Golden Girls.
oh, they're fire. They're just they are some of the wittiest
Yes.
on like Golden Girls, man. I mean, honest to God, I watch Golden Girls now when it'll come on like Tubi or not Tubi, Pluto TV, and I'm
Mhm.
like, they're just sass machines.
They are. They are. And it's funny, everybody resonates with that show, no matter how old you are, because remember we started singing it at the last All for the Money show, and everybody sang that entire song with us.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how you know. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
80s at least, like 85 is when that show came out. I wasn't wearing
Wow,
socks
that's
back then
crazy.
because of Miami Vice.
That's
It's
that's
nuts.
yeah, but they don't like when you look back at the TGI Fridays, you look back at Martin. I think it was Martin in Living Single, and then Martin Living Single, and then I think New York Undercover.
oh
Yep.
my
Was that the
God, New York.
lineup?
Yep. That was my show, bro.
Like
That was
they
my
don't do
show.
lineups like that where you got two
No.
sitcoms or 3 or 4 sitcoms, and
Because
Then
then
a
nobody's
drama.
sitting at home
a
watching.
drama.
That's right. That
You
is
can
correct.
watch it on Hulu later on.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
true.
man.
Like what was a drama for TGI Friday?
None. There was no drama. Like
It was
Thursdays
all
were for the
comedy.
drama. Friday, they knew the families were home. They were like, "Hey, we'll throw a very special episode." Whoa, Corey from Boy Meets World, he just touched your junk.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
best thing about very special episodes though was they were like, "Hey, we're gonna write an episode, and Corey is gonna get molested, right? But we're still gonna throw some zingers in there." You know?
Yay.
Oh, good. That was a silly joke about it.
Yeah. Let's keep going. It's funny, bro. But I wanted to ask y'all because I grew up on a certain show. And it's still rerun, and I can't believe it's still being rerun because it's culturally inappropriate nowadays to show this show. But we all loved it at the time. I even had toys from this show, and I want to ask you guys your opinion on it. The Dukes of Hazzard. The Dukes of Hazzard,
Fire.
bro. I love that
Dukes of Hazzard
show.
was first of all, here's the thing: the General Lee car's badass.
It is.
All right,
I
listen,
know.
man, that car is badass. Take the flag off the top of the car.
Mm.
I mean, they're
Ah,
rebels. You know,
yes,
they're rebels.
yes,
This is a
yes.
rebel flag. You know, like
Yeah.
this. Just pretend
They're
it's Star Wars.
moonshiners. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Come
bro.
on now.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you.
You never
Not
seen
till I got older I ain't even pay attention to the flag.
Right?
Dude, I had a Dukes that has a big wheel.
We all did. The one with the little
Dude, I
brakes
had
on
the
it.
Dukes that has a car with the brake. I had the Dukes that has a car. Like, I didn't pay no. We used to do the sound. I didn't even care, bro.
Bro.
Every now and then we
Didn't
would
even care.
joke, like when me and my cousin BJ started driving and we would be running late somewhere and we would be flying, I'd be like, all of a sudden the car's gonna freeze frame and you're just gonna hear BJ and Miguel gonna make it to school on time? Or is the sheriff gonna find them?
It was always Will's around that time
Yeah.
that Miguel realized.
We have some good old boys doing the best they can.
Oh,
One
bro.
day the mountain might get them, but the law never will.
Well, bro, I loved every part. Boss Hogg was hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Fat dude in a white suit. Fat people don't do that. We don't wear white suits.
Daisy Duke, man.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy
But I
Duke.
tell you this, I haven't watched the episode since the 80s.
They're fun, and they always
They're
have like a
fun.
guest star.
They always did. Yeah. We used to watch
Yeah.
them.
I haven't
videos
watched
all
the
the
episode
time.
of Dukes that has it since the 80s. Not over the whole flag thing. I just haven't cared to go back. That's not a
Yeah.
show I'm like, I want to go back and watch Dukes of Hazzard.
Gotcha.
Like,
but
nah.
I don't know if they take my black card because watching that, because bro, we all loved it. Every black kid
They
I knew
don't
like
take
that.
your
shit.
black card for
Every
watching Dukes of
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every kid loved it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah. But I mean, like I said, I don't watch it now. I don't even know where to find it. But I mean, you probably can. It's probably got a whole Pluto TV channel.
Bro, it's on Fox News. What are you talking
It comes on right after the news foods on Fox 35. We just sold out, baby. That's good.
And it's called the Good Old Day Block.
Yeah.
Yo,
When they sat us down at that Fox meeting and they were like, want you to be a part of Fox, I said, absolutely not. I don't stand for your political mess. And then they rode up with a Tesla trunk sitting on 30s. I said, what's that? She said, oh, kid, that's yours. I said, hey, man, I didn't like myself anyway. I thought I would be causing problems, rabble rousing.
Oh, man, we should be happy, sir.
God.
Thank you.
I walk up in the funny bone like, what kid doing with that blonde white lady?
Yeah. I tell you what I'm doing, kid. I'm succeeding. You know?
I just want to talk to you guys for a second and let you know Donald Trump makes some interesting points. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, guys,
Oh.
and not to get political, but we have to just. I am at the point in my life where, like, I have no pride in my political leaders. Like, I don't
Wow.
look at any of my political leaders like that's the dude I'm following. I'm like, oof. Like, I want Donald Trump and I want President Trump and President Biden to have a debate at 3:30 in the afternoon at a Denny's, like two old men.
So they
Yeah.
can order.
But
and get a
it'll
discount.
start out with them yelling at each other about the border, and 20 minutes into it, he'd be like, "Yeah, the waitress just never comes. I was gonna say the same thing." Like, oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
this coffee's been empty. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get it either. And then 45 minutes into it, he's like, "This is my grandson." Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your grandkid. That's good. You want to do some scratch offs? I don't want to be president either.
Hey, then Crackle Barrel playing that little stick game.
Yeah. Peg game.
This is a good dinner. This is a good 3:30 dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I can imagine.
Honestly, they probably are like that behind closed doors.
Yo, man.
You know what I
we
mean?
all
I
know
feel
how
like
rap
maybe
beef
they
is.
do that they got to do that in front of us, but behind closed doors, they probably like, man,
Hey, did you
them
ever see? So
pancakes great.
after the debate with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, there was a dinner they went to or something that was like a roast, and it wasn't like the White House press dinner, but it was like a dinner where they roasted each other. And Donald Trump came with this fire joke to Hillary. He said, and they were there together. You know, he was like, I bumped into Hillary Clinton earlier, and she looked at me and said, "Pardon me." And then Hillary is clapping like.
That's funny. That's funny, bro.
I just, man, I know that like there's a lot of political tension. And I know our listeners don't come to listen to our politics, and I won't feed you that because I'm not educated enough to try to feed you my politics. But I will address the fact that we are at a point right now where the only media coverage I ever see from political people is something that makes me go, "What did that person say?" And it's extremism. It's extreme.
Yeah.
Somebody will be like, somebody will literally be like, I just think all gay people should be rounded up and sent to a rocket to the sun. And I'm like, what did that guy say? And then on the other side, somebody be like, that's ridiculous. We just need to inoculate everybody and make them gay. I'm like, what did you just say? What? Where's the whole just level-headed human being thinking nowadays.
Oh my God.
We need more guns in schools. No, we need no schools.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No
what the
school.
hell are we talking about? The
I
Dukes of
say,
Hazzard's getting banned, but these people can say whatever lunacy they want.
there you go.
Dude,
That's when it gets
'cause
crazy.
because I don't, maybe because there's so much more TV and more social media. Maybe they did do that in the 70s and 80s. We
Maybe.
just didn't get to see it.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
it's like I don't even go on Twitter or X at all because
Me either.
it is Twitter is politics, porno, and bots.
Mm.
There's
Yeah.
nothing else is on Twitter but porno and politics.
And every
bro.
now and then there's a political porno bot. Vote for this vagina.
But hey, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you the one, and we didn't get a chance to talk about the most classic one a couple weeks ago when the black girl called Marjorie the bleach blonde,
Bleach
bad
blonde
built butch body.
Yeah.
Bro. Hey,
Bro.
dog. Hey,
Bro,
man.
that's a category on Pornhub.
Yo.
Say, hey, bleach.
Hey, the
bleach blonde.
BBBBB,
Yeah.
son.
For real,
Dog.
son.
And the
For real.
dude next to her was like, what?
Yo.
What that mean?
Yeah.
I got a black mistress. Let me fill this in.
Politics are wild, bro.
White
I tell you
dude,
what-
the white dude was like, "Damn, sis," like he said
Yeah.
that.
Yo, hey, be easy, sis. Well, hey, the representative for Baltimore is like, hey, yo, none of that. Representative from Staten Island, Jesus, you gonna talk to her like that? My God, they're getting wild now.
Yeah, she's an ugly
Yeah.
broad. I get
Y'all
it.
want some
Hey.
Manigot?
Hey,
Manigot.
the one,
Eat
yo,
some
the one
Manigot.
from Brooklyn, yo, son, you wildin', son.
Yo, hey, yo,
Yeah, I
hey, was
mean-
the delegate from 1995 Brooklyn? Ayo, God be easy, son. Gold grill Fila outfit on. You just chill. Let's listen to this new Sauce Money. You know?
Yo,
Oh my
yo,
God.
I meant to text you the other day. I said something at work. My homeboy was like, yo, did you teleport to 95? I said, bro, them shoes is butter. He
Oh,
said butter.
You said
I
butter.
Said, he
That's
said, did
hilarious.
you teleport to 95? I said, I don't even know why I said that, bro.
Them shoes are butter, B. Yo, this dude's a cop from the 90s.
Hey, everybody get butt naked. You know the drill.
Everybody
Come
get
on.
butt naked.
Bro, them shoes is butter, yo.
Butter, son. Yo, butter.
Oh, my God, son.
Hilarious, man. Hilarious.
We
Oh,
got
before
before
we
early
go,
mornings.
Yeah.
bro, I love it. I love it. We got about 2 minutes left, and I know you guys might be doing some comedy this weekend. Ken, you doing anything special? You doing anything,
Nah,
brother?
man, I'm chilling, man. I had a gig I thought I was gonna have, and it fell through. So, man, I'm gonna go on and hang out with my boo this weekend, man.
Oh, nice, man. Yo, shout out to Akeem. All right, Miguel. What
but real shout out to Akeem.
yeah,
Tuesday night, Chronic Guru. If you're ever downtown, go to the Chronic Guru. They got these weed infused drinks. Swing by there. They're super cool, nice people. The
Ooh.
guy working the door, Miguel, was an Army veteran stationed at
Nice.
Fort Huachuca.
That's so
He was a
funny,
Signal
bro.
Corps. He
Hey,
was a
can we
Signal
take-
Corps
You a
dude.
Signal Corps too?
Can we
Yeah, he
take
was
a
Signal
road
Corps,
trip
yeah.
to Fort Huachuca? Can we just
No,
go there, y'all?
Man.
James, there's no fun in going to a military base if you're not in there during it. You're just gonna roll through and be like, Ken, this is what you're talking about all the time?
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
like,
yeah, man.
this is
Yeah.
it. This is it.
This is great. This is that dusty field where we would drive out to sometimes and drink.
Yeah.
This is where I got abducted by aliens, right?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
This is it.
The
This
very
the
first
roof
what
of
that
the
butt do.
barracks where we would go barbecue because we weren't allowed to use the grills even though they were in front of the barracks.
That's funny.
Well, yeah,
So
no
funny.
comedy this weekend for me, brother.
Got you. Miguel, where you gonna be this weekend?
I'm gonna
bro?
be in Melbourne at Don't Tell Comedy Melbourne. I'm headlining the show. Go check it out. You can go
Nice.
to Don't Tell Melbourne and you can get all the details. But I ain't telling.
There you go, bro. Ain't no snitch. I want to remind everybody, don't forget on June 6th, there's another All for the Money show. It is the only interactive comedy show in Orlando, and we are giving away over $2,000 in cash and prizes. People, y'all need to go there because every single time we have this show, it gets better. bigger, and people have a great time. It's like a party you've never been a part of before. So y'all definitely check that out. You want to get some tickets, they are complimentary at whenyounneedus.com/events. Now, if you guys want to catch me this weekend, I'm going to be with Mr. Devin Siebold. I'm going to be opening up for him. He's going to be at Laugh Out Lounge, one of the best clubs in Florida, if you ask me. It's in Winter Haven. If you guys want to get tickets for Friday or Saturday, just go to winterhavenlol.com. And don't forget, next week, I'm going to be on the road, Mr. Devin. We're going to be hitting up 3 different Funny Bones: Kansas City, Omaha, and Des Moines. If you guys want to get tickets for that, just go to devincomedy.com. Hope to see you guys out there, make some new fans. All right, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. We love you. And Ken, tell them what they need to do.
Hey, man, it's morning time. Wake your ass up.
There you go, bro. We out.